Today in IEM Cologne, Team Spirit was just defeated by the Mongolz, and they got absolutely destroyed on arguably their best map. This is a massive win for the Mongolz and could potentially even lead them to the playoffs, so let's see exactly what they did on Anubis to beat arguably the best Anubis team. The Mongolz were able to gain their initial momentum on the CT pistol round by doing a triple push through mid while having 2 push A main. Techno, Senzu, and Blitz were able to win their duels mid, while 910 and Mzinho were able to get 1 pick A main, trading out Mzinho. This left a 4v2 for the Mongolz, and they were able to start off very strong. Going into the third round is going to be the first buy round for the match. The Mongolz start with a 3-1-1 setup and the mid player leading towards A. And if you've been watching a lot of Anubis and pro play recently, you know that Anubis CT side is all about pushing and pulling for info, and well, that's exactly what the Mongolz did. Almost a minute into the round, the Mongolz didn't have any info. However, Mzinho was on the A site, jiggle peeking A main with a molly, ready to defend against any sort of push. However, he didn't realize that Zontix has already made himself at home in the anti-flash corner. Zontix is able to catch Mzinho off guard while he has his molly out, and this is bad for the Mongolz. They don't have any info towards B, so they need to get some sort of info. Techno, Senzu, and 910 are able to coordinate a B main push to clear it out and get a pick on Magix, and now that they know that B main is clear, they can rotate one over to hold the mid cross. And while Zontix did get the pick on Mzinho earlier, he didn't take the space, which ends up hurting Team Spirit a lot, as Blitz is able to cycle smokes A main and cut off the info. Now that A main is blocked, 910 is covering the mid split camera, and then you have Senzu and Techno on B site waiting for any sort of crunch. Senzu is holding B main while Techno is jiggling B box with a smoke, a common strategy used by a lot of different pros. Techno ends up getting caught off guard by Chopper, and they realize that Spirit only has really one choice, and that is to end B through E box. A main is still blocked, and 910 still has the cross to mid, so Senzu tucks in dark and is able to get an easy kill as time is running out for Spirit. And with 910 just sitting in Palace, he's able to rotate really fast and defend the B site with little time remaining for Spirit. This was a CT round that kept up their momentum, and they played extremely well with pushing and pulling the info between the two sites. Now let's take a look at round 9, where we see a really good A hold from the Mongolz. The Mongolz will start the round with a similar setup, however this time 910 has an op and he's able to clear out mid at the start of the round before Blitz will initially smoke it off. Once the smoke is down, 910 can double up with Mzinho, and if needed he can hold the mid cross from camera, allowing Blitz to go in triple stack B. 910 and Mzinho are able to take the A main space and give the info that they're likely stacked towards mid or B, and they're able to keep this space all the way up until 30 seconds into the round. Team Spirit ultimately decides that they want to go into an A split, and Mzinho and 910 are ready. Mzinho is able to get the pick on Donk, and with limited time remaining, Spirit needs to move fast. While Shiro and Chopper are splitting A site through camera, notice how 910 is ignoring them and choosing to fight with Mzinho. A lot of newer teams struggling with taking solo fights, and in this case, he did the exact right thing. He's able to trade out Mzinho and live as long as possible as the time is so low for Team Spirit. With 910 getting the trade on Mzinho and living as long as possible, Blitz, Senzu, and Techno are able to rotate in for a retake and win the round. Now we're going to take a look at round 10, where the Mongolz decide to switch up the pace a little bit. As normal, we see the Mongolz start in a 3-1-1 setup with the op on B, and early into the round, Mzinho is able to block off a main with a smoke and a molly, and the B players choose to take B main space early into the round. Sendu is able to get a quick kill on Magix, and now he can instantly stack towards the A site, while Techno jiggles B main with a smoke in case Spirit decides to come and retake the space. Now at this point in the round, Senzu, Mzinho, and Blitz are able to hold down A as a 3-stack as Team Spirit fell right into their trap. With the Mongolz taking the B main space so early into the round, this gave them a huge advantage and basically funneled Team Spirit into going A. With 910 holding E box of the op and Techno jiggling B main with the smoke, they can have full confidence that they can stack 3 on A and be completely fine. Now let's take a look at round 12, where the Mongolz have built up their economy so much to the point where they have a double op setup, which is incredibly powerful on Anubis. Blitz brings the secondary op to mid and plays aggressive to hold the space, even pushing through the smoke and flashing. 910 is posted towards B main, but Team Spirit pull off a near flawless execute with B main lurk smoke. But notice how Techno survives during the execute. When the mollies are thrown, he immediately tucks into E box while the front is still smoked off, and he can wait for the flank from Blitz. Techno is able to hold the cross onto site from E box, which traps Shiro next to pillar with bomb, and with Mzinho on the way, it makes it extremely hard for Spirit to get the bomb down. Techno is able to take the duel with Chopper from Pizza, and Blitz is ready to trade him out while Mzinho takes the duel with Magix. All this time, Shiro is stuck with bomb on pillar, and the Mongolz are able to completely save this round. They played this retake fantastically, and you can learn a lot from just looking at their protocols. Now let's head to the T side, the first buy round. The Mongolz start their first T side buy round with a mid to A split during the mid round. Techno starts off the round with a B main molly to stop any sort of fast B main pushes, while Blitz applies pressure to mid, while 9, 10, and Senzu hold E box, and Mzinho applies pressure to A main. What's interesting is that it didn't feel like the Mongols put nearly enough pressure onto B to pull rotates from mid, as Spirit had 3 players leaning towards mid and only 1 on B. However, even with a stacked site, Mzinho and Senzu were able to take the A main space by picking off Zontics, and Blitz is even able to get a kill mid by phasing through the smoke and catching Chopper off guard. Mzinho and Senzu are able to speed up and take the space on A, which pulls Shiro away from camera, leaving a 1v2 fight for Blitz and Techno in mid. And even though the Mongols went to a stacked site and didn't pull off any rotates, they simply outgunned Spirit, which is not something a lot of teams can do. Now let's take a look at round 17. In the final round of the game, 910 as an op and is able to slowly clear the B side angles such as CT and Dark, while Mzinho applies pressure A and Senzu works towards E box, setting the Mongols up for a B split. 910 posts the op onto Dark and Techno is able to walk up for free, focusing on CT and back site, as Senzu is able to get the pick on donk and E box. They are able to take site with little of a fight, but Chopper is on the flank, and Chopper only gets the kill on Techno before getting traded out by Blitz, leaving a 1 vs 2 vs Shiro. Mzinho is able to take the duel and finish off the game. And just like that, the Mongols pull off a flawless T side and an 8-4 CT side. Getting an 8-4 CT side is absolutely unreal against a team with the firepower like Team Spirit, and currently, out of the top 20 teams in the world, Team Spirit is tied for the #1 team on Anubis. So getting absolutely destroyed by the Mongols on a map that they were supposed to win is something that you don't see every day. Overall, throughout the series, it just felt like Team Spirit didn't have the firepower they were looking for today, and with Mzinho, 910 activating and playing extremely well, the Mongols were able to take this dub. But anyways, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys do like videos like this, go check out my second channel, as I'll also be posting another video on Snow, an up-and-coming Brazilian player. Anyways, I hope you guys do enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.